Welcome to the weekly Forex forecast. Forex trading, gold trading, oil trading. I'm going to go through the whole lot today. We're getting busy. The markets are looking fantastic. So bear with me for the next 15 minutes and I'll go through the whole markets and give you my best trades for the week using my 30 years of trading experience. Congratulations to VIP members who traded gold this week. Gold was the star player. And a lovely big fat buy signal here giving us 324 pips. A lovely break of this triangle formation and a buy signal giving us 273 pips. A lovely buy signal here giving us a lovely 150 pips. I'll be doing the full analysis on gold in the next few minutes, but I think you can see where this is going. Target 26.45 could be Monday. So get ready, guys. This could break this bullish pennant in the next few hours. As soon as Monday morning, get up early. It will be worth it. So a very warm welcome to the weekly Forex forecast, where we're going to go through all the markets and give you the best trades for next week, for the 23rd of September already. And we're going to start off with the DXY. We're going to break down the yen futures. We're going to break down the Swiss franc futures. And we're going to see where the best trades are for next week. But it's going to be very interesting indeed. So this is the DXY. We're going to check to see if there's any chart formations which are useful. We're going to see where the wave formations are. And then we're going to see if the number of number of buyers or sellers are in, and then we're going to predict the markets quite accurately. So we do have a bearish pennant on the DXY. This indicates that there's going to be a bearish move into the future. Any breakdown in the next couple of days into early next week, then we're going to see the price go down to 96.52 quite quickly, actually. So just be aware of that. Weaker dollar means you buy the euro dollar, you buy the pound dollar, you sell the US yen, etc. So once we get that confirmation, there is a baseline here which has been formed over the last couple of weeks. So we have to see that broken first before we can confirm further downward momentum is highly likely. Yen futures is looking fantastic. We had a bullish pennant which has got broken in the last few days, and it's come back down to support into a wave 4. Wave 4 is the most powerful trend there is. Now, if this is combined with a parabolic trend, not ready yet, then we can actually look for a bigger move. We have targets here of 76.22 and then 78.06 respectively. Now, what this means in terms of correlation is all the yens will go short. That's how it works. Once this breaks out to the upside, all the yens will go short. I'm going to go through the yens with you, so bear this in mind. Correlation is your key to your success, combined with parabolic trends. Let's go do the indices. FTSE 100. We have a bullish pennant. We have a wave 4, the most powerful trend there is. Do we have parabolic trends? Not quite yet. Okay, so once we get the break of this pennant, then we're likely to see a push up, then a push down to support, and then push up. Our target for this week is 8745. Hang Seng. Now this might look a bit complicated, but it's not as complicated as it looks. We have a head and shoulders, or a reverse head and shoulders pattern going on. We're looking for a break of the neckline. This could be as soon as Monday, by the way. So get ready. There's going to be some fantastic trades coming up into next week. Target 1, 20,088. Target 2, 22,744. Now, if you remember, I will give you updates every day during the New York session. It's about a 20-minute video which goes directly to Telegram, VIP members only. And so I will actually give you trailing stops every day. I will give you more targets every day. And if we see any changes in trend, and then I'll keep you posted. And I'm a big gold trader, so I'll keep you posted in there as well. Aussie 200 is, well, there's a couple of things here. It's in a wave 4 scenario, which is good and highly likely to move up. The target's 83.70, but it could be forming an exhaustion phase, as we can see, into a wave 5. So this is bullish to the upside. The buyers are in with high volume. However, I think there could be it might not be the best trade for this week. DXY, now this again looks a bit complicated, but it's not. It's a double top here into a triangle formation, a rising wedge, and so I think there is going to be a breakdown. So this being said, we don't know for sure, but I think if we do see a break of this neckline at 18,215, then it's going to be heading for 17,371, where there will probably be a bounce from there. Nasdaq is looking okay into wave 4, the most powerful trend there is. Do we have parabolic trend as well? Yes, we do. And into a rising wedge. As long as that price holds on, then I think we're probably going to see a further upside to 2829, 22926, and then on to 26320. We could see some rallies coming up, guys. This is of course helped by the surprisingly reduction in interest rates in the USA. Interest rates go down, markets go up. That's how it works. Has done forever. So as we can see, the Dow Jones index is looking good into a rising wedge, into a wave 4. Great combination. As long as that holds into that rising wedge, then we can expect the price to go up and the wave 4 to continue to, well, the first target is 43,000. Then it goes on to 44,730, 48,645. So any kind of rally in this is going to be big. So get ready for that. Gold I've done already, but you may find this pushes back to previous support of 25.89. We have to wait and see. But any kind of break in the short term is going to be targeting. You can see the numbers here: 26.63, 27.34, or even 30.10. So you know, we're going to have to wait and see on this one, but gold is going to be fascinating to watch. Now, remember what I said about the DXY. The DXY is holding on to a base, so bear that in mind. In order for the euro dollar, the pound dollar, Aussie US dollar, etc. to go up, DXY needs to collapse. Okay, I don't think it's going to happen instantly. If it is going to happen, I think that you may see it go a little bit stronger in the initial days of next week. So that being said, euro dollar, we have a double top formation. We have, and so we're therefore a break of this neckline 1100 is highly likely to target 108.11, maybe a little bit lower into this trend line here at 107.38. Right, this is interesting, this chart. Now we're talking about a weaker dollar, and it is weak, but we could see it bounce off the support lines in the coming days. But look at this chart. This is fantastic. This is what we call a falling wedge, and it has been into a wave 5 pattern for quite some time, which is an exhaustion phase, and might be coming to the end of it into a wave C now, so we could see a bounce. Any break of this falling wedge is highly likely to target 90.56. So look out for that. This could be as soon as Monday. Now, US Canadian, congratulations on the move there. Nice 262 pips. If you got that in the bank, congratulations. A nice break of that rising wedge as well. Now, this is in an exhaustion phase. If you can see that, so wave 5 is the exhaustion phase, and then it moves into an ABC pattern. So it's moved into the ABC pattern now and sold off, and we have a fresh sell signal. So this is really good. So we do expect the price to go down to 130.93, which is going to give us a nice trade. Now, how we calculate that? Just do that. Just do that. Have a swing high here, and then go for the big one. Okay, you can go to the edge of that wave C, which is okay, 234 pips if you wish, but I'll keep you updated on this because this is pure price action. US yen, I do expect this price to actually move down. This is broken a bearish pendant, which is very important. It's come back to the price. So this is a very interesting, we can draw it if it's helpful. Somewhere there. Let's move back into it. So I think we're going to quickly see this move down, and it's in an exhaustion phase, an ABC pattern, and doesn't look like the C's finished. So the break of this bearish pennant is targeting 124. So look out for that. Some nice moves coming, guys. Be aware. Euro Aussie is interesting. I'm particularly interested in this because this has got a nice triangle formation and into an ABC pattern. Could go either way, of course, but this break of this descending wedge, falling wedge, targets 173.59. So any break here to the upside and a parabolic trend, which we don't have yet, then of course it could head higher. Alternatively, if the exhaustion phase is going to continue, it has to break this triangle formation and then head for 151.27. So it's one to keep an eye on. It is parabolic to the downside in terms of number of sellers in. However, this could change pretty quickly. So it's going to be a great trade either way. We don't mind which way it goes at all. Pound Aussie has shown us that it's in a wave. It's in a wave 5 ABC pattern, so highly likely to fall over. However, this has shown on the lower time frame that there is going to be a pullback up to 196.99 in the next day, probably as soon as Monday or Tuesday. Once it's done that, then you could see this price roll over again and start to move down into the ABC pattern to head for 189.38. But as you can see, these patterns are a really fantastic way of getting into the market and seeing where prices are going next. Because that's what we're trying to do, really, isn't it? At the end of the day, we're trying to predict where the prices go next. Now, pound Canadian to the upside, all the buyers are in. Could be entering a phase, an exhaustion phase, as you can see here. But what tends to happen is the wave 4 just drives and drives and drives. So I think the target is going to be 182.31 in the short term. Any kind of pullback into this area here is going to give you a trading opportunity into this. So let's put an alert. Let's say buy now and then create that. So I'll send that to the VIP members when it's ready. Similar situation for the pound, the Aussie Canadian, entering a wave 5 exhaustion phase. But we're going to have to wait and see where this goes. Now, any kind of break is going to head for 95.60, but not a clear this one. Euro New Zealand, I've got a marker here. Oh yes, I can see why. So we do have the potential for this price to go much, much higher. I don't know if you can see that, but we have a wave 4 situation here. And congratulations if you traded Euro New Zealand to there, 512 pips on that sell signal. Now we're probably going to get a buy signal very shortly, and that's the case. If we do get that, we could go parabolic quite quickly on this one. But we do need to wait for the buyers to come in and then volume to increase. The wave 4s are the most powerful trends in Forex trading that there is, or oil trading, gold trading, whatever you trade, they are very powerful indeed. Once you get the break and price moves above the 20 SMA, which is what that is, then of course you can go long. This is going to target 18999. Pound New Zealand, yeah, we've got a long position here, fresh buy signal into a wave 4. This is going much, much higher, guys. There you go. So 21,928. You're going to have to get busy, guys. Get your lot size ready. Make sure your money management is ready. You're going to get some big, big moves. Aussie, New Zealand. Well, we've got a fresh buy signal here. See that? And guess what? We have a break of the falling wedge. Very powerful indeed. And we have all the buys in. So, great combination. We don't have the volume. I'd like to see this volume go higher. Probably Monday though. So look out for that. Another one, which is one of my favourites. Pound New Zealand, I've got this one here. Why have I got this one? Okay. Now it depends. The Swiss francs I'm not keen on this week. And I'll tell you why. Because the Swiss franc futures is not clear. Now, if we see a break of this rising wedge, then it becomes much more interesting. At the moment, it's bullish, kind of, into this wedge here. So any price going upwards is going to cause these Swiss franc pairs to go down. So remember that. So this is, if the Swiss franc pairs get strong, this goes down. So any break of this rising wedge is going to then target 106.50. So look out for that. Again, a nice alert there might be a good idea. So let's say sell. Now I'm going to go into the yens. Now remember the yen, as I said earlier, the yen futures dictates the direction. So I am expecting this to go much, much higher. 76.22. So a stronger yen drives the pairs down. All right, let's bear that in mind. They are not ready yet. They are not ready yet. Now, if the yen collapses, it's unlikely looking at the chart, then we are going to see this drive up here, and that your target is going to be up here at 182. Okay, that's the number one alternative if the yen futures goes weak. However, the alternative is that this falling wedge continues down, and this exhaustion phase 5 ABC pattern is going to continue. So you're going to see the price fall down to 159.50 and then 151.50. So again, you're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to wait and see how this plays out in the next few days. I'll let you know when it's ready. If you're a member, I'll let you know when it's ready. Again, a similar pattern to the Swiss yen. The euro yen is looking like it wants to break out to the upside. 173.41 is going to be the target, but it needs to break this area here. Okay, it needs to break the area there. So let's put an alert there. What should we say? Buy now. Good idea. But alternative, of course, this is a bearish pendant. So therefore, if this gets broken, the alternative is, guess what? Much, much lower, 134. So again, if we see a big rally in the yen futures as we're expecting to a wave 4, then we're going to see a big move south on all the pairs. Canadian yen, similar situation. You can see the conflict. Wave 5 into an ABC pattern, which is exhaustion phase. We could see a break up here. That's unlikely. Bearish pendant. We want to see this bearish pendant break out from this previous low, and we want to sell. So creating these alerts for VIP members. If you want to be a VIP member, just click on the links below. I'm not bothered. You can do it. I'm not. I make my money in the markets. Pound yen, similar situation. We got a bearish pendant, which is great. Any break of this, it's going to 156.80. So again, look out for these moves. They're fantastic. Bitcoin, I've got Bitcoin on the cards, back on, and into a wave 4 continuation buy signal in the last few days. So price, as long as it holds on to that, is going to 79,056. 97,274. That'll do for now, but $100,000 it could be on the cards quite quickly if it holds on to market structure. For now, we'll keep an eye on it, but I'm not a big Bitcoin trader. I hold some wallets, but I just hold them forever, really. So here we go. Are you ready? Look out for the FTSE. Look out for the Hang Seng, Aussie 200, DAX, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, really good. Gold, of course. Euro dollar mixed. US Swiss is one of my favorite trades coming up. If we see a break and we see the dollar rally a little bit and the Swiss franc weaken. US Canadian looks really red hot. Get into that as soon as possible. US yen, we're in it short, but nonetheless, I do expect this price to roll over, so I'll keep you updated. Pound Aussie, short term to 196.99. Pound New Zealand, looking red hot. Fresh buy signal. Expect this price to go higher to 21.928. And the yens aren't quite ready yet, but I think they will be in the next few days. Have a wonderful weekend. If you've got any questions, then please let me know.